Hello everyone, welcome back to Wayne's Diecast. In this video we'll have a look at this schuco 118 scale steyr-puch haflinger. I think that's how you pronounce that there. I always just say haflinger. Yeah, very small little military vehicle. We did get some of these here in Australia. I don't know whether it was from military or whether they were just imported, but I have seen a few of them here in Australia. But I think it was mainly Austrian or French, whatever it was. I can't quite remember now. Yeah, but they were pretty popular little four-wheel drive. These have roughly a 650cc motor in them. A very basic four-wheel drive. I always thought they were pretty cool, so I thought I'd get one. Well, I got two actually. One will be on my eBay. Alright, I forgot actually how small they were. And when I got the box, I'm like, I thought I ordered, one of these haflingers, but remembering that they're actually that small. Yeah. So there we go. So pretty small, basic box. Cool, awesome. That is cool. And we've just got our little pick to open things up, which is pretty cool. I've got quite a collection of those things now. Alright, so we've got more protective stuff on here. I must put another blade in my knife. As far as I know, that top, yeah, the top does come off. We'll see. Oh god, they're small. That's very small. Like they are. So it's oh no, that's just moisture stuff. Yeah, they are that small in real life. So compared to a standard car or anything, they're not much bigger than like a quad or something like that. Okay, I'll just chuck all that stuff over there. Alright, that's pretty cool. There we go. How does it roll? Yeah, not too bad. Little bit tight, but it rolls. Cool. Yeah, so they were very basic. They had like a portal hub. So plenty of ground clearance. That's awesome. As you know, if you watch my stuff regularly, I do like odd vehicles. That's cool. So the top is obviously just held on with a couple of pins. Yep. Right, there we go. So that's the top off. It's just a plastic top. It's fair enough. Awesome if they'd done it out of proper material. That would be very good. You could even take those doors off because they are just screwed. So you could easily take those doors off. That wouldn't be a problem. Let's see just here. But I'll probably just leave. The doors are, yeah, they're die cast. That's die cast. Top's plastic. So that's not too bad. So we do have two seats in the back, two seats in the front there. I don't know if there was any other configurations. That is hinged, so that does come. So I'm assuming that does come open. Maybe. Let me see. Does that lift up? Yes, it does. Right, so that lifts up because the motor was in the back. And then if I just, there we go. That's better. So you open the top first, and then must be just a bit stiff. There we go. Oh yeah, folds right down. Ah, perfect. So there we go, that's the motor. It was a 650cc. As far as I know, in most of them it was. There may have been something different, I don't know. That is awesome. You can see in there, very basic, nothing to it. But good detail that it does open up. So we just close that there. Close that down there. Do the seats. No, seats don't move anywhere. And then I think obviously we had some boxes. Yeah, so there's obviously that lifted up. These two floor pieces probably lifted up. Looks like we've got jerry can in here. And you can see the dash there. Very basic. We've got our grab rail there, and just somewhere to rest your feet. Gear stick, steering wheel, and obviously levers for four-wheel drive. And they also had diff locks from factory apparently, so maybe they were cable operated, I don't know. So we'll have a look underneath. Tyres, very realistic. It's pretty much what they would have had from what I can see. We have a little exhaust here, as you expect from a 650cc. You definitely wouldn't have needed much else. So yeah, we've got a jerry can here, a spare wheel, and obviously just a box for whatever storage, and a couple of more things here, storage boxes and things. Now, does it have? No. It does have springs, or what looks like springs there, like the full suspension setup, but it doesn't actually have suspension. And they were definitely nothing flash. That's why everything's all the same colour, because that's what it would have been on the real thing. We have a valve stem here on the wheel, which is a good detail. Wheel nuts are just painted black. Steel wheels. Got our little mud flaps there. And then headlights, headlight guards. Windscreen wipers. Got the mirrors. Yeah, very nice. Good detail. And they've made it look in the door here like it's got a fabric door on it. And just put some sort of details there to make it look like it's got a fabric door on it, which they would have been fabric doors. With just a plastic type window. You can see a little indicator here, little lens indicator. So the front there. Not sure what this would have been. Obviously some sort of vent there. But that is it? No, there's no Is there? Yes, there is steering. Oh, it's just a bit firm. No, there we go. Now it's loosened up there. Okay, it was just a bit firm. And does no. Steering wheel doesn't turn with the wheels. So there we go. So that's working there. It's just firm, which to be expected. Pretty cool. I do like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. Yeah, if you're into your military or army vehicles, things like that, four drives, something odd, I think this is it. This looks pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting a couple of Unimogs. I know Schuco have done some Unimogs that I wouldn't mind getting. So I might look into that. But this is excellent. It's not going to take up much room on the shelf either, even though it is 1/18 scale. It's not much bigger than a 140. Well, you could probably say it's 124 scale for a normal 124 scale car, but this is true 1/18 scale. And that looks cool. I like that. Let's sit that top back on. I'll have a look again with that. Once I can line these pins up, we'll be all good. One there, and there, so we're done. A little bit of styrofoam on the back. Okay, so that's it there. Oh, you can only see half of it, sorry. Yeah. I'll get that on the turntable. Alrighty. There we go. So that is pretty cool. I'll grab another 1/18 scale car to show you the difference in scale. Alright, so that's a standard 1/18 scale Valiant against the 1/18 scale Haflinger. So they were quite small. But still a very capable little car, buggy, truck, whatever you want to call it. Alrighty, we'll end that video there. Please like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other videos that are popping up, and we'll see you all in the next video. Alright, bye for now.